So to explain what's going on for everyone coming in right now, so hello Aether, hello Teen Shade. Streamlabs OBS doesn't want to work with window capture anymore, for me at least. So as a result, I actually have to do a huge mess of things just to get it to work. Before I was doing display capture to where I could hear the audio with my headphones because that way I didn't have to turn on my TV. Now I have to turn on my TV because it was just stuttering too much and that annoyed me. So how does the game sound now? I'll go back to in-game to where you can hear it. Shouldn't be too loud. But tell me if it's too loud. It is fine. Much better. That is good. Alright, so pretty much what am I doing with this little live stream? Just random little live stream. I did one last night because I was trying to get the thing to work for Streamlabs OBS because it's both OBS and Streamlabs OBS. So that leads me to believe it's either a driver issue or it's a program issue with ReCentral, which is annoying because I kind of use this to be able to... I listen to the audio through the headphones when I'm doing certain games. Alright, so in the meantime though, I did quite a bit of stuff, so I need to spend my license points. I ended up doing... How have I been? I've been good. I've been mostly doing school stuff for the last little while. That's why I've been just so busy and haven't really been live streaming. I should, in hindsight, be actually recording instead of doing this, but I just want to relax and live stream with basically level grinding for Final Fantasy XII. Alright, let's see, what can Fran learn? Shovel. Battle Lore. Make Fran even more powerful. Plus, I also needed to do the increases that were necessary for Final Fantasy XII eventually, since we're at a new part in the game to where I'm going to have to actually, actively start leveling up my stuff. So I'm like, okay, why don't I just use live stream? Thank you, Aether. I would greatly appreciate it if you can recreate the problem. When I went into the Discord, they were like, oh, you just needed to do this, this, and this. Well, I did all that, and none of it worked. And that made me sad. Because I just want to be able to listen to the audio with my headphones of some kind. And I don't want to use a splitter for... I don't even think I can use a splitter on my TV for that. I don't even think my TV has the ability to do that. Right, let's get all the HP for Penelo. I don't know why she would need a Phoenix lore. She is... Right. Ooh, what is that actually? Swiftness. Yes! Make Penelo cast everything faster. Well, no, actually shoot her gun faster in this case. Potion Lords, I don't know why she would need that. I will get her the light armor. Then I can do that. Alright, so all I need to do is spend Vaughn's points. I have mail from my phone? No, that's just my phone saying, hey, you're live. A little bit late to the draw there, phone. A little bit late to the draw there. Sightseeing. Yes, because what Vaughn needs is to be even faster. Because that's totally what I need to do. Whether... I should get more hand bombs. I forget, what was the Francesca? Because that one I remember would be one that would be actually very helpful to me if I were to get that. So now that all my license points are spent, I better actually save for one. That's what I need to check. I need to check and see if I can get the Francesca, because if I can get that, then Vaughn becomes even more powerful. I can't believe I made him my tank in this game. Alright, to Chigri, cross the river. Skip that. To the desert! Time to begin the carnage! That's right, Bosch and Ash were in the party. Which means now the carnage is really gonna be real because Bosch has the Karkata. I need to get Ash a better weapon because if she doesn't have a good weapon soon, then it's gonna be just a pain in the butt to deal with. Alright, so if that works in that case with Aether, are you using window capture or the video capture device? Because if it's the video capture device, then that one works. But in this case, for mine, it might actually be what is it called? Yeah, the main thing I was worrying about, not video capture, but window capture. Basically just capturing the window of the Elgato software. Because if it doesn't work there, then it means that it's the Streamlabs OBS messing up, because I could have sworn it was working beforehand, before an update. But I could be wrong, and it could just be the ever fun and annoying Central 4. Also, hello, Travis. You have a regression to a rare hunt. Go ahead, Teen Shade. I'll try and answer it to the best of my ability, because I know way too much about this game. Congratulations, you used Blind Gun, it did nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna show off the Orthos. The Orthros is the black slime in the Garamsith waterway, if I believe. The way when dealing with that hunt, you have to have all females in your party. So you'd have to have a party of Ash, Fran, and Penelo for it to spawn. All three of them have to be in the party active in order for it to spawn. I don't know what happens if you have a guest party member with you. I've never actually done the hunt that late before. But it is one of those hunts where apparently it is only attracted to females. People of the female persuasion, as it were. And that's how you get the Orthos to spawn. And then you gotta watch out. In fact, I think I actually have that hunt active right now because of where I'm at in the game. I have the white moose. No, I don't. I have the white moose. sorbet. Which is funny because the Orthos is weaker than the white moose. Yet it takes longer for you to get to the Orthos than to do the white moose, because the white moose is a regular hunt. Which is weird. And for those wondering what my equipment currently is right now, just for randomness, Bosch is rocking the Carcutta, which I got in trial mode level 3 by stealing from the Flowering Cactoid, with its 6% chance to steal. Well, actually, technically 3% chance. Pinello is rocking, I believe, the Sirius gun with the Silent Shot right now, because since I have dual license board, I made Pinello the Machinist along with White Mage, so then she has a good means of attacking without getting herself too into danger. In terms of main equipment for everyone else, I have the Morphsbane High Waist opened up because you can sequence break to get into there earlier. Ooh, brown triple. And at that area, what I can do is I can actually end up getting some pretty good equipment from chests, and one of them I actually got. One was the Metal Jerkin, which is in the same area with that I got the Giant Stone Bow, which is one of the more powerful bows in the game. So that's always fun. We got a T-Rex. I'll show where the Giant Stone Bow, which chest exactly it can go spawn in, because it spawns in a specific chest. And believe it or not, it's one of those instances where you do not want to have the diamond armlet equipped, because if you do, you'll end up just not really. Oh, not true. And now you know why I fear the Choco comment. With the diamond armlet, you won't actually get that specific stone bow. You'll get usually a Knot of Rust or a meteorite. So that's why I'm going through these areas without the diamond armlet. Hello, Dive Talons. Alright, so I need to get back to the Morphsbane High Waist and then shit myself when the fire elementals come out, and then I end up getting screwed over because I cannot kill them yet. Because apparently, even with guns, if your armor is too weak, you still take damage when attacking them. And that thing's only level 25. Ugh. Terrified. Bosch is also rocking right now, I believe, the embroidered tippet. No, he's got the golden amulet, that's right. Pinello's got the embroidered tippet. Always make sure your white mage is the one that has, like, you know, the power leveling stuff, because you're gonna need a white mage. Crossbows are the worst. And I hate that I had to equip them onto Balthier, of all people. That was the only way to get time magic. God, I hate crossbows in this game. They're terrible. Hand bombs are the second worst, but they can still be pretty useful unless you're in a close quarter. I also found the formula for the damage multiplier, actually. Apparently it's on the wiki, and it's as convoluted as you might think it be. Now, I wonder if we're going to get that one guy. One of the only times you can fight a bonga and get it for the crossbows have a high miss rate for some odd reason. They have the highest miss rate for a weapon. For example, with regular bows, if you have a regular bow and you're using it indoors, you have a chance of missing. Crossbows have that same threshold, but you will miss even more. I don't understand why. It's dumb. Because theoretically, the crossbow should be more powerful. Like, let me bring up that thing. Crossbows in Final Fantasy XII. There we go. Final Fantasy XII. Alright, so for crossbows, the formula is damage equals attack times random 1 to 1.25 minus defense. Apparently, okay, window capture is going okay on your end, Aether. That means that it is ReCentral that is doing that. So I will have to do a ticket with I will have to do a ticket with the people who make that, which is Avermedia. Gotcha. I mean, on the bright side, video capture device works. It's just I hate having to turn on my TV because I'm already using a lot of electricity because it is hot where I live right now. It's like pushing 90 to 100 in a spot where it should not be 92. How dare someone call the FBI? I have done nothing wrong. But thanks for the follow, by the way. Anyway, crossbows are ruined by low visibility, windy weather, and some other annoying things. So, like, if you're inside of a cave system or a dungeon, that's considered low visibility. Guess what? You're going to be indoors a lot in this game for a lot of the dungeons. So there goes that right there. Apparently, though, crossbows are dependent on the stat of strength primarily, which is actually pretty good because that Balthier has it, which means Balthier might actually make some use out of crossbows. People don't know that lying to a federal agency is a crime. I'm sure I'll get pardoned. Anyway, one thing with Final Fantasy XII, apparently crossbows, though, do have the shortest recharge rate of a ranged weapon, which makes sense, actually. They are the fastest ones to reload out of all the range. Oh, god damn it. Oh. I was just saying I didn't want to have to deal with that stupid fire elemental. Crossbows have the fastest recharge rate of a regular ranged weapon, with guns being the slowest and bows being middle of the ground. Now I gotta watch out, because if I cast any magic, white, black, dark, green, time, arcane, that fireball is gonna beeline it towards me and kick my ass. And I do not appreciate it. Because it can kill me. I already know because I tried killing him once earlier when I was grinding off screen. That's true. Bows technically have their weather affected as well in the terms of visibility, don't they? I could have sworn bows also have, like, if it's low visibility, bows will be affected. but not as badly as crossbows. Because if I remember correctly, crossbows are like the worst weapon in the game in terms of like the visibility and all that. I need to get a better mace for Ash. I don't know where to find one. To be fair, until Zodiac Age, I didn't use ranged weapons too much either, except for the one character who I would use to take care of flying enemies, because otherwise that becomes a major problem. But, I know based on a lot of the damage multipliers, because the strategy guides have like the calculations on how damage is dealt with. The thing about guns, like when I was a kid, when this game first came out, I always saw the low damage of guns. And I'm like, oh, that's not low damage. That number isn't as high as my sword's number, so it's obviously bad. Then I found out as I'm older, oh hey, guns ignore defense entirely. Because they're a gun. So it's just one of those things where it's like, you gotta play it by ear. Because later on in the game, yes, Travis, that is true. Small number equals bad weapon. And that's the thing. Crossbows don't ignore defense. Defense is taken into account when doing the when the calculations are put in for it. I suppose I can go and buy a crossbow and give it to Balthier, because I'm almost back to having Balthier being back in the party. Penelo always stays in the party, Balthier, and Penelo always stays in the party, everyone else doesn't, because I always need a white mage. Always need a white mage. Spears are great. Especially if you got the Zodiac Spear. And katanas are good too. That's actually what I have Bosch for this run. Up and out. Leveled up. Bosch is a Holy Knight. So he's got the Bushi and he's got the Knight license boards. So he can use katana. So he's going to get Masamune. That is like a guarantee that I am giving it. Because if I don't give it to him, what am I doing with my life? Now, one weapon I think doesn't get enough time to shine. Daggers. Shikari is actually very powerful. If you know what if you have a good enough knife. Like, for example, I have, I should actually put a gambit on Bosch to just get. Oh no! Oh no! There was a fire elemental nearby. I was wondering why she was silenced. I'm like, oh, did she get hit by something the vulture had? And then I thought in my mind, wait a minute, the vulture can't cast? Vultures can't cast silence. God, I hate the fire elementals. They're almost as terrible as the Entites, where I had an angry sun follow me in the desert. That was terrifying. Yeah, that's actually what I do have. Vaughn already has the Gladius. I just need to get the Platinum Dagger next. Yep, Super Mario Bros. 3 all over again. It's an angry sun. Also, techniques don't aggro the... Techniques don't aggro the fire elementals. It's anything that requires actual magic. So Shades of Black actually does not aggro them. But, say, casting Cure... Oh, that thing's gonna beeline for you so fast, you better run like hell. Hello, giant snake. Nope, Bosch. Oh my god, really? God, I love Shades of Black sometimes. Suddenly flare. Alright, my Shikari. I love Shades of Black. I also gave him the Sword of Kings because Sword of Kings, I just have so many of them. I have 4 of them. I think I have 5 of them, actually. Let me check. Sword of Kings, Sword of Kings, Sword of Kings. I have 5 Sword of Kings. Why did I do trial mode so many times? Because someone called the FBI. To give a little bit of context, when I was doing the story and I was in the Dreadlot, you can get them from Belius the Gigas in trial mode if you steal from him. You have 3 items you can get. You can get one of the gems, like the Zodiac gems, like always. You can get the Goddess's Magicite. Or you can get the Sword of Kings. Sword of Kings is the rarer one, and I keep getting the Sword of Kings. I'm trying to get the Goddess's Magicite back because I got the Sword of Kings and everything before I got to the Sword of Kings before I got the Dreadnought Leviathan and everything. Because trust me, I am very bad when it comes to grinding in games way too early. And what ended up happening was Judge Geese takes it and I'm like, ha, joke's on you. I have another one. Turns out the game is programmed that when they take the Sword of Kings, they're gonna take both of them. Not the Sword of Kings. When they're gonna be taking the Goddess's Magicite, they will take both of them from you if you have more than one in your inventory. Right. Vaughn, I know you know horology. I don't normally use that, but that's the only way you're going to be able to deal with anything that flies. I hate horology. It's like, oh hey, do damage. It's like, hey, do damage based on how much steps you have. Well, I have a lot of steps. Guess what? There's a multiplier involved with it. Damn it. You know what? I'm actually gonna... No. Haha. Joke's on you. No kamikaze banzai. Yeah. We're getting to the point where I can't one-shot everything with the Karkata. And that's concerning me. Alright, I'll call you FBI. You know what I should have now? Vaughn. Horology. No. No, no. No, no. No. I'm leaving now. I know it's too far away for you guys. I'm sorry. But I'm not dealing with a fire elemental again. I hate those things. Because I can't deal with them and I can't heal properly. Hey. Come, little snake. Knowing my luck, my health would fall below 30%, and then Penelo would end up casting, like, Cura or something, and then next thing I know, I've got an angry ball of fire coming after me, and casting silence on my white mage. That's making things even worse. Bye-byes. The Babadook. Bloom Babadook. Yep. Now this is the area where you can get the giant stone bow early in the game, as well as the metal jerkin. Metal jerkin's gonna be over here in that chest right over there. Vaughn just going all in. Okay. This one right here has a chance. That chest right there has a chance of containing a metal jerkin. If you don't have the diamond armlet equipped. So let's see what we get. We got the gil that time. It's a random amount of gil, anywhere from, I believe, 130 to 150. So these are echo herbs. There's a snake. Okay, there it is. I'm like, where is it? Hide. Right, time for all the vultures. Come on, give me some. That's good. Yeah, the park bench bow. It's so big it clips into your archer because it's just so massive. It's actually rather hilarious. I said I was gonna set up a thing. Well, it looks like we actually get possibly no, because Balthier is next on the list. So yeah, don't ask me why I made Balthier the Ulahan. The Uhlan. I kind of just do things sometimes. Right, I'm gonna set up a gambit. I forgot I don't have many gambits for. I haven't bought many gambits. So flying. It's because Balthier's. Well, for Fran, it makes sense because if you have Uhlan with a archer, it actually goes pretty well. In my case, though, I have an Uhlan with a time mage. Horology. I need to get more gambits for everyone. So you can do that. I have enough high potions where you can actually start doing high potions, and I should actually put that above there. Fran, you know Kira actually, so I'm gonna put that on. Man, I never changed a lot of these. Right. Come on. We stabbed the snake. I'm not overpowered anymore. I don't like this. Anyway, the giant stone bow is inside this chest right over here. You have a chance of spawning it without the diamond armlet equipped. In this case, we just got Gil. It's a rarer drop, so keep that in mind. Okay, the one-time horology actually works very well. That's... Okay, horology is actually working real quick. Who's your favorite character and why is it Balthier? See, you can't ask me a question and then answer the question with my answer. Defeats the purpose of asking me a question. You always go with the leading man. And that leading man happens to be Balthier. That is always the case. You never doubt him. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this content and wish to see more, why not check out one of these other playlists that are on the side right over here. Also, be sure to leave a like, comment, and possibly subscribe if you wish to keep up to date with the channel going forward. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you all for future episodes.